Hello, Oilers fans. Austin here with the pregame report between the Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. The Edmonton Oilers are coming off of a 3-0 loss to the New Jersey Devils, and the Vegas Golden Knights, they're looking to continue their hot play. I believe they recently defeated the Utah Hockey Club in overtime, so Vegas looking to continue their hot play right now. They are 8-3-1 on the season. The Oilers are 6-6-1. This is the first matchup of the year between the two division rivals, and this is definitely a litmus test for the Edmonton Oilers, especially as they are still playing without Connor McDavid. I want to see how this team plays against a potential cup contender, big playoff contender, division rival. The Oilers, of course, they've won a few games this season against teams that are not very high in the standings. I'd like to see them pull off a victory against a really good team, at least a team that is showing as really good in the NHL standings right now. So I do want to know, before I even get into the pregame report with all the stats, facts, storylines, let me know your player to watch in the comment section below, and let me know your score prediction as well. And of course, if you like these pregame reports, make sure to hit that like button. And if you really like them, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. We are well on our way to 4,100 subscribers, and the channel right now is going through a big growth spurt, and I'm very excited for the future of the channel. And of course, before I even get into the lineups and all that stuff, I just want to say we're all waking up this morning. I'm going to address the elephant in the room of the American election. Whatever you're feeling, I just hope that my channel is able to provide you with a positive distraction from everything going on in the world. We are here to watch hockey. We are here to have fun. We are here to spread positivity and joy, no matter what your beliefs are, no matter what you're feeling this morning. I hope that I'm able to do that for you, and we're going to have a lot of fun with the game tonight. So hopefully the Oilers pull off a big victory, and we got the victory chain on tonight, and the post-game reaction goes very smoothly. So let's move into the projected lineups now. As of the recording of this video, there is no confirmed changes to the lineup. So until that happens, I always encourage everyone to follow the Oilers mainstream media like Bob Stauffer, Tony Brar, Jason Gregor. These guys will always post an updated lineup on Twitter or X.com. And but as of the recording of this video, I'm going to assume things are going to remain relatively samey since that New Jersey game. So top line, I do project Podkolzin to remain with Draisaitl and Arvidsson. It is just a matter of time before Vasily Podkolzin lights the lamp. He has been all over it recently. He is a physical force out there. He's got good speed, his tenacity, and he seems like he's gelling really well with Draisaitl. Those two seem to be making plays with each other. And Victor Arvidsson, I think he's been playing really good as well. I think the puck is just bouncing all over his stick right now. There's a few opportunities in that New Jersey game where he had a good opportunity and the puck just kind of bobbled over his stick. I don't know if he's just, overthinking things, but that line in general is playing very well. They are driving offense in terms of, generating chances. So we'll see if they can continue that hot play. Jeff Skinner with Nugent Hopkins and Zach Hyman. Now, this is where I think you may see a change or two. Ryan Nugent Hopkins playing second-line center has not been working out at all, not even close. Ryan Nugent Hopkins has been struggling all year long. It doesn't matter if he's at the center position or the wing position. I would like to see Nugent Hopkins bumped down the lineup, go up against lesser competition, because he is just not feeling it right now. His entire confidence seems completely shot, and he doesn't look like he even wants to handle the puck. Every time the puck is on his stick, he's trying to get rid of it as quickly as possible instead of making a play. So for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, if the Oilers are going to win this game, they've got to get more from him. I keep hammering that home. I talk about it in almost every video, but we need more from Nugent-Hopkins before I end up calling for him to be a healthy scratch, because he has been horribly putrid, and I don't like to use words like that after I just talked about how positive this channel is. Nugent Hopkins needs to do more. Same as Zach Hyman. We need a little bit more from him, although his game is turning around. 2 goals in his last 3 games. Let's see if he continues that trend. Third line with Janmark, Henrique, and Brown. Now, that line actually played very well against New Jersey. They led the way in the expected goals category. However, they're still not generating actual goals. It's nice that they are generating expected goals sometimes, but I would like to see an actual puck go in the net. Adam Henrique especially. Adam Henrique, third-line center. The Oilers prioritized at 35-year-old Adam Henrique over Ryan McLeod for their third-line center this year. Ryan McLeod went over to Buffalo, doing great. Don't even look at his stats, because it's going to make you cry compared to what Adam Henrique is doing. Henrique has 1 goal this season, 0 assists. He's a -4. We need more from Adam Henrique as the third-line center. I know it's tough to ask your bottom 6 to produce a lot of offense, Adam Henrique is someone historically who can put the puck in the net and does produce. We need more from him. 1 goal in 12 games or whatever it's been, not nearly good enough. Need more from Adam Henrique. Connor Brown, same thing. Matthias Janmark, same thing. I'd like to see them generate an actual goal. And you know what? I'm going to do the Austin Hockey Guarantee tonight. That line is going to score if they're still together. I do think Janmark, Henrique, and Brown are going to score. They have been sniffing around the blue paint. Connor Brown's had a couple good looks recently. That line's going to pop one tonight. Fourth line, I have projected Derek Ryan, Noah Philp, Corey Perry. However, don't be surprised to see Noah Philp maybe taken out of the lineup here. I find he has really struggled since that Nashville game. He looks a little uncomfortable, and maybe it's his line mates because he was playing with 40-year-old Corey Perry and 40-year-old Derek Ryan. But Noah Philp, in terms of his ability to win faceoffs right now, he has struggled, and he's not really generating much on offense. I wouldn't be surprised if the coaching staff took him out, placed Kajula on wing, and then Derek Ryan back to center. But until there's an official lineup card, that's just my thoughts on that. On defense, Matthias Ekholm with Evan Bouchard. That is your top pair. However, I'm going to talk about Bouchard really briefly here. Evan Bouchard, of course, with Ekholm, 90% of the time, they are doing the right things. They're playing positively. They are generating expected goals. All that stuff is good. Their possession metrics are good. However, Evan Bouchard has got to be quicker with his decision-making, whether it's a shot, whether it's a pass, whether he's skating. Evan Bouchard, I think sometimes is holding onto the puck too long, and then he's putting a puck into a shin pad, a stick. He's giving it away, and we just need a little bit quicker decision-making from Evan Bouchard. Of course, that's just kind of his style of play. He tries to slow the game down. I'd like him to speed the game up just a tad and get more shots towards the goal. Evan Bouchard has had a slow start to this campaign on offense, and part of that is the power play has not been running well with him as the quarterback, I guess you could say. So if the power play is going to turn around, we need Bouchard to play better. And 5-on-5, if that offense is going to turn around, we also need him to contribute a little bit more. Matthias Ekholm, he's doing his thing. Evan Bouchard, we know what he's capable of offensively. We've got to start to see a little bit more of it. On the second pair, who knows who's going to play with Darnell Nurse? Whether it's Troy Stetcher or Travis Dermott, I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. Darnell Nurse has struggled so much this season. He's been on the ice for 42 of the 42. He's been on the ice for 20 of the 42 goals that the Oilers have given up, or 22 of the 40 goals. I don't remember what the stat was that I talked about in the day after video yesterday. Either way, Darnell Nurse is on the ice for a lot of goals against, and he's not on the ice for a lot of goals for. Darnell Nurse needs to really pick his game up, and that second pair in general needs to pick their game up. I will say Dermott and Stetcher have been playing better, but that doesn't mean they've been playing really good. So that second pair, more like a third pair at this point. We'll see if Nurse can turn his game around. I will say, though, there was a few people that commented on my day after discussion. Darnell Nurse was injured during preseason. He didn't actually get into any preseason games until like right at the end of preseason. I forgot about that. No idea what Nurse was dealing with or if he's still dealing with something. So maybe I'll be a little bit more lenient towards him. However, when you're the second highest paid player on the team, that comes with a little bit of scrutiny and a little bit of pressure. So hey, if he's hurt, I hope he, starts to turn his game around and get healthy. If he's not hurt and he is healthy, well, we obviously need way more from him. Third pair, Kulak Emberson, who continues, in my opinion, to play very well, especially Brett Kulak. Ty Emberson last game against New Jersey, he's had, a few moments where I was like, I don't know about that. But in general, Ty Emberson has been playing really good hockey, really solid, just shutdown hockey. He's an old school shutdown type where you don't notice him a lot. It's a good thing. Hopefully that continues. In net, I am projecting Stuart Skinner to get the start. You want him to be your number one goalie. He's got to go up against teams like Vegas, and he's got to play strong, and he's got to get them a win. So for Stuart Skinner, a lot of eyeballs are on him tonight. Let's see if the Oilers can pull off a big victory with him in the goal. Alrighty, now let's get to the pregame stats. All the numbers on the screen, don't worry, I'll talk about them. The Vegas Golden Knights are 8-3-1, and I have added a last 10 games played little graphic there. Vegas in their last 10, they are 6-3-1. Now, their possession metrics. Expected goals for ranks 24th in the NHL, 47.24%. Corsi for 27th at 46.39%, and shots for 15th at 51.04%. However, the Vegas Golden Knights, they score 4.5 goals per game. They don't care about possession metrics. They care about being efficient when they have the puck, and they are very efficient at scoring. So, whether you want to call it sustainable or not, doesn't matter. This team is lethal, and they will make you pay. And if the Oilers' defense and goaltending falters in any way tonight, this is going to be an absolute blowout for the Vegas Golden Knights, and it's going to be ugly in oil country. I don't want that to happen. Vegas also has a very, very strong power play, third in the league, 32.3%. However, their penalty kill is not great, 73.9%. If the Oilers get a few power play opportunities, I'd like to see them bury one or two at minimum. The power play has been killing this team. Oilers have to get it together here. And Vegas, of course, they still give up over 3 goals per game. That ranks 15th in the league. If there is a way for Edmonton to break through offensively, it will be because Vegas's goaltending is not super strong this season as of yet. They do have Aiden Hill and Ilya Samsonov, who historically have played very well, but this season, slow start for either of them. Not sure who gets the start, by the way. I would like to say it's probably Ilya Samsonov. He does have the better stats for Vegas, but we'll see. Over on the Oilers side, they're 6-6-1 on the year. In their last 10, they are 6-3-1. The Oilers' expected goals for in the NHL at 5-on-5 ranks 5th at 55.60%. Their power play is abysmal, ranks 27th, 14.7%. Their penalty kill is even somehow worse, historically bad, ranking 32nd at 60%. They only score 2.38 goals per game, which ranks 30th in the league. And you expect a team with the amount of depth that everyone talked about heading into the season to start picking it up. You got to pick it up. 2.38 goals per game is horrifically bad. That's a lottery team bad. Goals against per game, 3.15, which is 16th. That is starting. It's still coming down a little bit. It's got to come down a lot more, though. Corsi 4 ranks second, 56.69%. Shots 4 ranks second at 57.28%. The Oilers, once again, going up against a team that has inferior possession metrics, but better special teams and goal scoring. The Oilers, at some point, things are going to regress to the mean, right? Let's hope it happens tonight. My score prediction, we're going 5-3 Oilers, and my player to watch, Adam Henrique. I called it earlier. I'm thinking that third line gets a goal tonight. I think the Oilers are going to have a big win, and I cannot wait for the game. That is the pregame report. Oh boy, I'm like out of breath right now. Jeez. I appreciate everyone tuning in to the pregame report. Much love and support going out to everyone right now. We'll see you later tonight. I was going to do a live stream. I still might. Keep an eye out on the YouTube channel here for a live stream commentary. Depends how I'm feeling leading up to the game. So if I don't live stream, I'll still have a post-game reaction for you no matter what. Take care, Oil Country. Tell someone that you love them. Fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go, Oilers.